Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with the review of the Sky Viper V950HD video drone from Skyrocket Toys. Now this is the largest of the new line of Sky Vipers, and it has a 720 HD camera on it. The camera is removable if you want. It just slides back or slides forward and pops right off, and you can unplug it. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to have the camera on it if you don't want to. Go ahead and put it back in place. Um, it does come with a set of prop guards. However, I found that the prop guards just make it too heavy. With the camera and the prop guards on, it gets really unstable and has a hard time flying. So if you're going to use the prop guards, I would take the camera off and just, if you're like learning to fly or something. But if you got the camera and the prop guards, you're not going to have much success. We've also got a spare set of props, and we've also got a USB charging cable, a little itty bitty screwdriver, and a USB card reader. It also comes with the micro SD card, which is a 4 gigabyte. What does that say? It's a class 10 4 gigabyte. So nice, big, fast memory card there. So should definitely not have any problem keeping up with the HD video recording. We'll go ahead and look at the transmitter. This is the same as the stunt quad that I just reviewed. So, pretty much all the same as far as, you've got stunt, that's your flips, and then move the right stick to flip. And you've got your 3 different rates on the switch here, which is not the power switch. It is separate from the power switch. But then now you've got the addition of photo and video buttons here on the right. And it's one button, but it just kind of pivots back and forth to whichever side you press. So that's how you take videos or start videos or take pictures. Let's see. As far as the rates, the yaw rate does change, and it's decent. It's not quite as fast as the stunt drone, which makes sense for a video quad. It's a little bit slower, but still pretty decent. When you start the camera, the transmitter beeps the whole time to let you know you're filming, which for me personally, I'm not a fan of that, but I can understand how that could be helpful to other people. I think that about covers the Oh, you can recalibrate it by holding the left stick down left and the right stick down right, and that'll recalibrate the accelerometer. So we'll get into the quad now a little bit more. So just like I said with the stunt drone, they've got this clever way for you to have access to the battery while still, working with the law that you've got to have the battery, sealed in when it's a toy. So there's a screw in this little hole that you can remove, and then once you take that out, you can have access to the battery bay. On this one, there's a little tab you can press here, and then that allows this door to pivot up, and now you can pull the battery out. So we'll go ahead and get that out. And just like the stunt drone, it's a standard LiPo, no special case or anything. And it is a 650 milliamp hour 1S LiPo with the JST plug, so pretty standard. You can buy these all over the place online. You may have a bunch of them already if you've got a quad collection. So I like that. There's nothing proprietary about it. There's no special, mount or plug or anything. So pretty cool what they've done there. As far as the details on the battery, it takes an hour to charge. And with the prop guards and the camera on, you get about 5.5-minute flights, though I would not suggest flying that way. It's very underpowered and unstable. Like this, with just the camera on, you get 6-minute and 45-second flights. So those prop guards make quite a big difference as well because it's fighting so hard. And if you remove the camera and fly with just the quad, these landing legs cannot be removed. It looks like they're screwed in from inside the quad. But you can remove the camera and just have the landing legs. With that, you'll get 7 minutes and 45-second flights. So that's your longest flight time. and then there's a 15-second LVC warning beyond that. Just like the others, this has LEDs. It's got green in the front and red in the back, so I'm liking their LED color placement. And again, just like the other ones, they've got this, you know, consistent color scheme with the green in the front, and the body kind of has the same look to it. So you know, really neat. They've got this whole lineup of 3 different size quads, and they all have this similar look, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, any other details on this one? Oh, I guess I should say the camera is adjustable, which it actually has this little knob on there to grab and adjust, so that's pretty cool. And it's got quite a few angles. I mean, you can get quite a downward angle if you want to film above something, and it actually can also point almost upwards, which I would imagine you must be seeing even part of the body, but you get a bunch of prop wash in that too, so not quite sure what kind of view you'd get out of that, but you know, you've got a full range of angles there on the lens, so that's pretty cool as well. So yeah, I think that covers the details, with Sky Vipers really raising their game since the first one, and they're coming out with some pretty good stuff now. Just now, I wish they would do something with this transmitter, because these sticks still aren't doing it for me. But anyway, that covers it. Let's go take it out for a flight. Alright, this is the flight review of the Sky Viper video drone. Go ahead and give it a spin for a bit and then do some onboard footage. And this does have the green LEDs in the front and the red in the back. Not really that great for night flying though. Let's go ahead, I'll start out on high rates. It does have a changing yaw rate, but it's a little on the slow side, but pretty good for a video quad. There's our yaw. Go ahead and try to do a little bit of a funnel. It's a little bit underpowered, so it can't quite keep up with the funnel for too long. It starts to lose its elevation. Just fly for a bit. It does fly pretty nice. Just a little on the weak side. I'm at like 80% throttle most of the time. When you're trying to correct after a turn and stuff like that, you kind of have to peg the throttle. Oh, it just did something weird there. Let's do some flips. Oh wait, no, it does, yeah. When the camera's attached, it just does a 360 spin like that. So let's see, while I'm up there, let's go ahead and start recording, and transmitter beeps the whole time while it films. I've got the camera pointed straight ahead, but it is adjustable. You can even angle it up if you want. But I've got it straight ahead, so we'll see if the props show up in the footage or anything. Bring it in for a bit of a droney flyby. See what it looks like filming while flying. Kind of annoying when the transmitter beeps the whole time, but I guess it's helpful to remind people that they're filming. So yeah, if I hit the stunt button while the camera's attached, it just does a 360 spin pan thing for like filming. I had to stop it there, the wind was kind of pushing it away. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the video, get rid of that beeping. Just fly a little bit more. So yeah, no flipping with the camera attached, it just does that pan, but if you disconnect the camera, then the stunt button becomes a flip button. Just fly a little bit. Let's try that funnel again up a little bit higher. Yeah, it's just not, especially now that the battery's drained down a little bit, it just doesn't have the power to keep the elevation during the funnel. We do have a little bit of a breeze out today too, not too bad. Full throttle, full throttle. Yeah, I think my battery is just about done for. Does fly nice. It feels a little bit sluggish and slow to respond at times. I think it's mainly just the power issue. I think it's right on its limit of weight versus power. It doesn't quite feel snappy sometimes, but nice and smooth. Well, let's go ahead and land it. Alright, there we go. That was that. That's the Sky Viper video drone. Pretty cool. You can get this one in toy stores like Walmart and Toys R Us and Target and stuff. But I'll throw some links in the video description if you want to check it out online. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.